Hello everyone. Welcome to the next video for this Python series for AIML. I think in last video we discussed about I think the tuples and the list. Okay, now the next thing we will discuss is dictionary and set. So basically we are doing the data structure right now, right? Data structure in Python. Okay, so now these are very important to understand because any ML model or any DL or deep learning or a machine learning or Gen AI means anything which helps you to deal with the data. Okay, that can't be completed without knowing the data structure because once you have data, you need to store the data. Okay, and how do you store them? Okay, so in these data structures only, like list, tuple, set, dictionary. Okay, so now in this video, we are going to discuss about the dictionary and set, one of the most important data structures again. And I will also try to connect the applications of these data sets in machine learning so that you can relate the things, okay, with AIML, right? Okay, so let us start with the topic and get back to the screen.
Okay, so let us start with the topic. So, first we will discuss about the dictionary. Very important, even for interviews. If you talk about the data analyst or data scientist interviews, and if you are asked the questions in Python coding, then dictionary is must, right? They will ask some question, at least one question from dictionary. Okay, if it is about data and analysis, right? So now, if I talk about dictionary, before that, let me tell you that how these data structures are used in machine learning. Okay, I will just give you a very brief idea since you don't have the basically deep knowledge about the ML systems. So, for example, if I talk about NLP, we have discussed about NLP in last few videos as well. Okay, natural language processing. So, suppose when you have a text, okay, and you have to basically analyze that text, okay, using some numbers, right? Because machine understands only numbers, right? So for example, I have a text here. Anything means I'm just saying that uh, a that text has letter A, B, okay, again A, B, B, D, okay, B, something like this. Okay, now this is a text. Okay, now I want to represent this text into numbers, through numbers, right? So what will I do? I There is one way. Okay, there are many ways to do that, but one of the ways is that I can basically count the number of letters and get their frequencies. For example, the number of A's will be 2, number of P's will be 2, number of B's will be 2, number of D's will be 1. So I will just map these letters to their frequency. A will be mapped to 2, okay, D will be mapped to 1, okay, in this way P will be mapped to 2, something like this. Okay, so I will map. Okay, so this is mapping. Okay, that I am mapping any one thing, okay, to another thing. Okay. Similarly, I can map anything, right? For example, suppose you must have seen, we will take that example in this video as well. That suppose if you have seen the scores of students in a class, right? So how do you store? Okay, suppose I have one student, that is uh, uh, suppose student A. Okay, so student A has marked 85 out of 100. Okay, so that is mapping again. A name or the name of a student is mapped to the score. Okay, similarly, another student B, that is, so that student got 60 out of 100. So I will map B to 60. Okay, so basically, mapping is the core thing, and that can be done using dictionary. Okay, in the data analysis or any ML system, or basically to analyze or to store any data, you can store that data in mapping or you or using mapping, okay, through dictionary only, right? So that is one very important thing about the dictionary. Similarly, for sets also, set is another data structure. So it is mainly used to avoid the duplicate values, because set doesn't allow the duplicated data. So again, very important application, that suppose if you have a lot of rows in your data set, okay, and some of the rows are duplicated or some data are duplicated. So in order to avoid the duplicacy, you can use set, or you can store the data in set, so that you will avoid the duplicate data. So these, I am just giving you an idea, okay, a brief idea. Okay, these are only few of the applications. Okay, okay, for dictionary and sets in AI ML, right? So for again for data analysis they are used. Now, so let us start with the topic now. First is what is a dictionary, okay, and how does it look like? So as we all know, that's a data structure used to store data in form of key, colon, value pairs. Okay, so I talked about the mapping, right? I am mapping this A, suppose this A to 85, B to 60, right? So this A, that is called key, and that is mapped to a value. Okay, a value doesn't mean that it is numerical. It could be anything. It could be string. It could be number. It could be integer, float, anything. Okay, so the first thing is the key, and that is mapped to a value. So A85 is the key value pair. Similarly, B60, B is a key, 60 is the value. Okay, so a dictionary is used to store the data in key value pairs. Okay, now if I write the dictionary in the Python, let us go to that. If I write the dictionary, that suppose dictionary one. Okay, so how will we write it? So we use curly brackets here in dictionary. Okay, so in curly brackets, I write key, colon, value. Okay, so for example, A student. Okay, and suppose 85. So colon 85. That's it. Okay, then B90. Okay, and then okay, and yeah, of course, for the key you have to put inverted commas. Okay, similarly for C 78, suppose, that's it. So that's your dictionary. Dict one. Okay, so now if I just try to print it again, see, so if I just play, if I just run it, you can see. So this is how the dictionary looks like, right? So this is just a structure of dictionary. Curly brackets you use, then key, colon, value. Key has to be in inverted commas. Okay, fine. Now after this, so this is how you write the dictionary. Now there are some important properties of dictionary. So let us discuss them. Key must be unique. That is first thing. So in the dictionary, you are having a lot of key value pairs, right? So key must be so key must be unique. What does it mean? It means if one key, or suppose there is a student named A here, okay, so now you can't have another student with the same letter or same key. That is important, right? Okay, fine. Next is key must be immutable. So immutable means you can't modify key in a particular dictionary or in the same dictionary. Okay, we have discussed about it, right? That a list, if I talk about the list versus tuple, so list are so the tuple are immutable tuple, right? Why? Because you can't change the data inside a particular tuple. But list you can easily change, you can modify, you can basically change it, you can reassign, okay, any index to another position. So but here the keys must be immutable. It means suppose if you have uh, 85, suppose if you have this key A here, you can't change the name of this key now, okay, in this particular dictionary. So that is immutable. Okay, so that's why again, see, data type can be anything here, like value can be anything, string, numerical. Similarly, A can be anything, but it has to be immutable. So A cannot be list, or the key cannot be list, because list is mutable. Okay, so you can't have something like this. Suppose if I just write it, uh, dictionary 2, and suppose your key can't be a list, anything. Okay, so here your key is a list, right? This is a list. Okay, so if this is the list, but let us see if I print it. an error that unhashable type, that is list. You can't have list, okay, as a key. But on another hand, if I just make it a tuple, let us see now it is taking it. Okay, so basically you can't have list as a key. That's it. Okay, fine. Now next, so values can be anything, fine, and unordered. So no fixed index like list. Okay, so means basically if I talk about the keys here, okay, A, B, C. So you can basically, these are not ordered, right? It is not like this, index. For example, key A has index 0. It is not like that. You can easily reorder it. Okay. So the order doesn't matter here. Basically, it is unordered. Okay. Fine. Now, after this, there are few operations which you must know in dictionaries. First is you need to know how to access or retrieve the keys. Okay, sorry, how to retrieve the values. Okay, for a particular key, suppose. So how to do it? Let us discuss. So let me remove it. First is, suppose I have this dict one, right? Now, if someone asks me that, okay, let us get the score of student B. So what to do? So I will just retrieve it like this. That print dict one, and I will just put the value of or basically the name of key in the brackets like this. So so it means that I want the value corresponding to key A. That's it. Okay, so it will extract the value of key A, and if I just print it, see 85. That's it. It will give me 85, the value of A. Yes, in this way, you can access the value of any key. Okay, fine. There is one more way to do it, right? For example, if I just do print dict one dot get is another thing. Okay, and I will put A. Now, if I run it, it is again getting 85. So you can use this syntax also, dot get and then key. That will give me the value. Okay, fine. After that, adding and updating. So adding and updating means what? So basically, if I need to add another key value pair, so what to suppose I have ABC student, now I want to add D, a new student. So what to do? Just assign like this. So dict one, I need to have a key D with the score. So dict one, I will create D, okay, another key that is equal to 92, suppose. That's it, done. So it is like list only, right? You can easily assign, or you can easily create a new key by just assigning it a value, and that's it. So if you just do it like this, and again, if you try to print the dict one, then you will see that it will have D now. See, okay, fine. Now, after that, if you want to update the value for a particular key, so what to do? For example, if I want to update that, okay, no, the student A has got 80 instead of 85. Okay, so okay, or let us make it 90. Okay, or 88. Okay, that will be better. Okay, the student will get marks. So if I just say that, okay, no, A value of A is 88. Now, if I print the dictionary, you can see, now it will become 88. Earlier it was 85. Now it has become 88. So this is how you update. Okay, fine. So we are done with this. Okay, accessing values and updating it. Now next is deleting. Okay, so deleting a particular value. So how to do it? So for example, if I want to delete the value or key value pair, so I will just do delete. Like suppose I want to delete the B or D. Suppose I added D, now I want to delete it. So dict one it is. That's it. Then if you print the dict one again, you will see that D is gone. Right? You can also do pop to delete the things. Suppose if you want to delete C, so dict one dot pop. Pop means it will pop it out. So C. That's it. Again, if you print, let us see. C is also gone. Fine. So delete you can do, or dot pop. Okay. So deleting is done. So see, these are small operations. Okay, in dictionary, you will use these operations to analyze the data, to basically manipulate the data, to retrieve the data. Okay. The next is looping through dictionary. Another very important concept. Now this is what you will do. But now the next concept is looping through dictionary. Okay, okay. So in this, we have not done loops yet. Okay, I think I put it by mistake here. So looping through dictionary, here we will use loops to go through the dictionary, but we have not discussed the concepts of loop. Okay, we will discuss them. Okay, in the next 1 or 2 videos. Okay, so we will discuss the loops in the dictionary using. Okay, so we will discuss loops in the dictionary. Okay, later only. Okay, so let us skip it right now. Okay, now so next is, there are some important again operations or methods in the dictionary. So let us discuss these three. So suppose you have a dictionary name dict1, as we have it in the Python code, dict1. Okay. Now if I want to access its keys, all of its keys, okay, or all of its values, so how to do it? So let us discuss. So if I just say that, okay, I want all keys of dictionary one, so I will just do this and will print. Okay, and now if I just do it like this, let me remove these things. Okay, these will uh, print a lot of dictionaries. Okay, if I print it, see, it will get me only dictionary keys ABC. Okay, similarly, if you want to get the values, so dot values. Now you can see only values you will have. Okay, similarly, if you want to get key value pair, so dot items. So what does it do? See, so it will get you the uh, key value, but not in a dictionary format, in a tuple format. A85, B19, right? So BSC 78. So these are tuples. Okay, so if you want the structure like this, you can do dot items. Okay, okay, fine. Now, one more important concept, or you can say one more, a little bit more advanced. Okay, because see, our data is always complex. Okay, it is not. See, our data is very complex. The data which you will deal with, okay, in AIML, that is very complex. Okay, so you will not get any simple dictionary like this student and marks. Okay, you will get mainly nested dictionary, or the dictionary of list, or dictionary of tuples sometimes. So what does it mean? Just let us have basically a brief look at it. Suppose I have a dictionary like this. Let me just create it like, so nested dictionary, if I name it. So suppose I have an information about a student name Ravi. Okay, age is 25. Okay, and skills Python, Java, C++, suppose, right? Now, so what is happening here? See, skills is a key and its value is a list. Okay, so this is basically you can say the value is a list. Okay, let me make it list dictionary. Yeah, okay, as per the concept. So here a list of dictionaries. Sorry, the dictionary of list, or dictionary having list. So here the value itself is a list. Okay, so suppose if you want to access Java, suppose. Okay, so how will you do it? Let us discuss. So basically here value is a list, and if you want to access one of the index in a list or in a value, how will you do it? So see, list dictionary. I suppose I want to access Java, right? So what will I do? First, I will go to the list dictionary, list dict. Then I will go to skills key, right? So I will say skills key. And then in that, I want to, even in skills value, I want to access only Java. So I will just do. So now see, with list dict, I have with the list dict skills, I have its value like this. Now in this value, I want to access Java. So that's a list. And how do we access the element of a list? By basically calling the index. So index of Java is 1. I will just do 1. Okay, now if you print it, suppose if I just print it, see, Java. Okay, so you can easily access it, right? Now next is nested dictionary. Nested dictionary means dictionary inside dictionary. For example, you have this. So what is happening here? Nested dictionary, the first key is employee one. Okay. After that, the value itself is a dictionary. See, value itself is a dictionary. This is the value of employee one, and this value has again the name as key, then Ravi value, age, skills like this. Then second key of nested dictionary is employee two, and the value of that employee two itself is a dictionary having name, age, and skills again. So this is called nested dictionary. Dictionary inside a dictionary. Okay. And now if I want to access something out from it, so for example, if I want to access the JavaScript, suppose. So how what will I do? See, I will do nested dictionary. So I will go to nested dictionary. Then I will have to go to the key employee two. Okay, fine. So bracket employee two. Inside that employee two, I want to go to key skills because I want to reach JavaScript. So first I will go to skills, find another key of skills, and now inside the value of that skills, I have to get the zero index JavaScript. So I will just put zero as an index, and if I print it, you will get JavaScript. That's it. Okay. Okay, fine. Done. So now these are the very important things. Okay. Now next is let us talk about set. So what is set? Let us see. So set is a unique elements collection, the collection of unique elements, as I told you earlier also that it doesn't allow duplicate values. Okay, so if I have set, so the set is denoted by these brackets. Okay, so and in this, okay, so set, if I just write some numbers, 1, 2, 2, 4, suppose. Okay, so here 2 is being duplicated, right? So if I want to basically convert this to a set, so I will get only 1 to 4. Okay, it will not allow another 2. Got it? Fine. Let us see this. So sets are like this. For example, suppose I have a list or yeah, suppose list. Okay, list 1, 1, 2, 2, 4. Okay. Now, if I want to get or if I want to convert this list to a set, okay, that we can do. So what to do? I will just do set list 1. So now it has become a set. Now you can see that when I print this set, see 1 to 5. So once I convert this list 1 to set using set, okay, bracket list 1. So now once it becomes set, it will remove another 2 or it will not allow any duplicacy. It will have unique elements. Okay. When it is used normally in ML, when you don't want duplicate values, then you use set. Okay. That's it. So now that's so that's a collection of unique elements, no duplicates allowed, and it is unordered again. Okay, so it doesn't have any index. Okay, so no duplicates, unordered, mutable. You can add and remove the elements from the set. Okay, and it is unordered, so you can do it easily. Only immutable elements allowed inside. So basically here, if I have a set, so I can have elements like 1, 2, 3. Okay, and these are mutable. You can add or remove the elements from it. But suppose if one of the elements you take a list 1, 2, that's your one element, and then again 3, 4. So this is not valid. The elements must be you can say immutable, and list is immutable. So this is not a set. Okay, that's what it is saying. Now, how to add and remove the element. So let us discuss that in set. So adding elements, you can just do list. Sorry, set dot add. Suppose yes. So let us first of all let us create a set. So my set I can do, and sets are created using curly brackets. Okay. So I can just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now if I want to add, suppose if I print it, I can print it. Now if I want to add another number called 6 here, set, sorry. And if I print it again, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then once you add it, you will get it added here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, fine. Okay, so this is how you add. Okay, now similarly, you have to remove it. So how to do it? You can just do my set remove 3, suppose, and then again, if you print it, you will get it printed, and you will see that 3 is being removed. Okay, fine. There is one more thing. So suppose if you remove 7, so now it will say key error 7 because 7 doesn't exist, right? So if you do dot remove 7, then and if 7 doesn't exist in the set, it will give you an error. It will throw an error. Okay, but if you use, suppose if you want, if you don't, so suppose if you don't want the error, right? Okay, sometimes there are some situations where you don't want the code to throw, where you don't want the code to throw any kind of error. So what do? You do discard 7. Okay. Now, if you do this, you won't get the error. Okay, but you got the error, so you won't get the error, right? This is the error from remove. Suppose if I remove these things, now check. See, no error. Okay, if 7 doesn't exist, fine. It will not do anything. That's it. Okay, so that's your discard thing. Now, again, looping through set we will discuss once we do the loops. Okay. Now there are some operations in the set. Let us discuss them. See in basically school maths, you must have done union, intersection, right? These two concepts. So union and intersection, what does it mean? So when I have two sets A and B, and if I want to take union, so union means it will take basically all elements of A and B together. Okay. For example, if I have set A, okay, similarly, if I have set B, okay, I can have some numbers common, something like this. Okay. If I do A union B, see, so what will I get? So it will take all elements of A and B combined together in a single set. See, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 12, 15. It has taken all, right? If I take intersection, you must have done intersection. Intersection means basically the common elements of A and B, right? So it will print only, or it will take only elements which are common to both A and B. So if you just print it, you will see that 2, 5, and 15 are being, so 2, 5, and 15 are coming, right? Now, if you take the difference, okay, A minus B it is. So basically, A dot difference B means from A, remove the elements which are in B. So when you do this, 9 and 12. Okay, because 2, 5, 15 are in B, so you can remove 2, 5, 15, 9 and 12 are left. The next is basically symmetric difference. Okay, so there's one more thing that is called symmetric difference. So if I just do A dot symmetric difference, so now see what does it give you, then I will tell you. So basically, it will give you the elements which are not in common, okay, to A and B. That's it. For example, if I just print it, you can see 6, 7, 9, 12. So basically 6, 7, 9, 12 are not common. That's why it is like this. Okay. So that's it. Now, after this, we have discussed that how to convert list to set. Okay, so that's it. So these are the very basic operations on sets. Okay, and basically here after, so basically you have four data structures mainly. Okay, list, tuple, sets, and dictionary. And here in this case, we are almost done with the data structure, very basic things, right? Now, the basically the now the assignment for this video will be in the description of the video. Okay, solve that assignment. I will try to have the questions connected to ML, okay, or at least connected to ML terminology. Okay, so you can do that assignment in the comment section. I will reply. Okay, now after this, we will start with few more advanced things. Okay, for beginner, that is advanced only. So loops, okay, is one of the things which we need to discuss now. So I think next video will be about loops only. Okay, so do the assignment, put the doubts in the comment section, right?